welcome to Jazz Speak. And tonight's special guest is Bob the Road Burkam. He's coming down from Chicago, where he just finished a gig on the South Side. He's one of the greatest jazz musicians the world has ever known. We're going to ask him today, what's important to you, Bob? What is it that really draws you to Jazz Speak?
I beg your pardon. Well, I came down to Chicago and Zoot said, he said, listen, baby, I don't know, Zoot, and so Zoot said, why do you say that? I said, well, I'm going to D.C. And I had the thing, so I did, and what happened was we got lost, and we ended up in Arkansas. So in Arkansas, a very weird gig out there, happened to bump into this little place, had chicken wire kind of thing, and so we were blowing this Parker tune, and I mean, wow, man, these guys were doing they were doing a square dance to it. It was crazy, but and so Zoot said, I said, wake up, Zoot, wake up, cut that out, now come on, and Zoot kept saying the same thing. And so I said, well, in the first place...
That's what Jazz Speak is all about. Interpreting what jazz musicians are trying to say. Bobby was saying was, Zoot is his wife, and he's defaulted on Zoot's alimony. The next question, Bobby, is, have you ever played with any of the jazz greats?
Well, of course, Train was, and Dolphy, and Jesus. Jesus was, no, Jesus de Jesus. Don't you remember? He was into the, and Ella, and of course, I remember talking to Chico, and there was Floyd Patterson. No, he didn't play. That's right. But there was also, of course, Scotty, and Billy, of course, Billy, and who could remember? Ray Codrington. You know, I mean, because I forgot him so many times, and I've never. And actually, when it came down, and you know what? The fact is, when it come down to it, I was like, I've been with, and you know.
Yes, what Bobby was saying on the first level was sort of, on a deeper level, he was saying no. Yeah. Hey, Bobby, next question I'd like to ask you is, what does jazz mean to you? The saying was that the intrinsic value of 20th century music makes it imprudent to comment at this point in history. Yes, let me tell you, here at Hip Speak, we have a special isolation booth that we keep the hippest musicians in because actually they think it's a little condescending to come on camera, you know what I'm saying, but Bobby is a little different. Bobby's kind of a soulful, down-to-earth sort of guy, and not only is he going to come on here and give us some Hip Speak, but he's actually going to play his axe, man. Hey, Bobby, come on in, man. Hey, man, come on in. Come on in, man. Hey, man. Hey. Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. What's happening?
Well, it is, back there.
It's terrific, man, for you to bring this axe, you know? I mean, and, you know, it's really wonderful, man. Now, it's just so cool, and I don't know, I've had cats in here, man, that would never dream to bring the axe in and actually into the studio for the audience, you know, because it's not a really high-line gig, you know what I'm saying?
That's too bad.
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
Happy, you know.
You know what I'm saying about the man, you know.
Yeah, it was before.
Well,
yeah.
how about Perdido, man? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Hey, man, I know it's not really too cool to talk to a cat while he's playing his axe, but how do you get across that fretboard, man?
Fingers.
Wow. What are those things they call harmonics? You know, those cats that play those real high notes, way down. You know,
I always thought they were dogs, you know.
Well, who has influenced you most in your bass playing, Bobby?
Mary Tyler Moore, man.
I didn't know Mary Tyler Moore played the bass.
Oh yeah.
Is it true? Have you ever met Grant Tinker? He's a cat, you know, he's one of the cats. He kind of supports music in New York City, you know, because it's not easy to get a New York City supporting you, you know what I'm saying?
Grant Tinker.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. All right, yes. Yes, but you know what? Richard Davis, this cat came on the show one time. He didn't stay 3 minutes. You know Richard Davis? You know Richard? He's a neat guy, you know? I tell you something, man. A lot of cats come in this show, and I don't know why they don't play the axe, man. This is so down to earth. I mean, do you feel down to earth when you're playing? Do you hear me, Bobby?
You're really bringing me down, man. You're really bringing me. You know, I mean.
I don't know why, man. I mean, I'm talking.
Coming down to earth, man. I don't know, man. Yeah, you really bring me down, you know. I don't know.
Hey, man.
I wonder why they
Hey,
leave.
man.
I wonder why they leave every time.
Hey.
I wouldn't know
Hey,
why.
what?
Why would everybody leave?
What, man? No, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the jazz life, man. It's cool. Everything's cool. Listen, y'all come back next week to Hip Speak, where we're going to bring you the ghost of trains.